Good morning, party people, and welcome back to my life allegedly. This is really going to be a vlog of some of my adventures in Europe, but first I am in New York. I'm at home. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. Mr. B and I woke up. It was really my idea, and decided let's take a taxi to Bubby's, which is in Tribeca. And we're just gonna have like early morning breakfast. So I am all dressed in my athleisure and waiting for Mr. B. Kennedy is actually here for the summer, but she is not going with us. She is napping, of course. So we're just taking a little breakfast date. This is the day before we travel to Europe. It's the day before, which means I have a bunch of stuff to do, but I am evading my responsibilities. Instead, I'm going to go on a breakfast date with my boo. Okay, I have on my Spanx, green Spanx set. I wear this set all the time. You girls have seen this set a million times, okay? I've got my brown Gucci bag. Love this bag. Yeah, so today I really don't have that much stuff to do. I kind of want to go by Urban Revivo, which is a store in New York City. They're primarily online, but they do have like a brick and mortar here in New York. I do also want to see if they have these linen pants from H&M, even though I know they don't have them. But tomorrow is game day. So we're going to the south of France. We've been going to the south of France for a decade, but we did not go last year. We do a European summer every summer, and sometimes every now and again we'll go to like Italy rather than south of France, but we are returning to the south of France, darling. We are returning. Let me say this. We were supposed to fly from New York City to Nice, and then Nice back to Paris for the Beyonce show on the 20th. Okay, we're going to be spending like 20 days. Mr. B's only going to be gone for a week, so he's only going to be with us during like the south of France part, and he's going to be working, so you probably won't see him that much in the vlog. But honey child, let me just say, I decided I want to fly to London instead, and so we are flying economy comfort all the way to London. If you know anything about Mr. B, you know he is a little fiscally responsible, except when it comes to flights. He's going to pay for the first class flight. But because I switched to flight so last minute, there are no first class flights. I don't know if he recognized that on the ticket, but he's going to see that at the airport. So we'll see how he reacts to that. We're going to London because I want to go to Dishoom. And it's like the same price from London to Nice as it is from Paris to Nice. It's like, girl, it's the same. So might as well just stop over in London a couple days. So we'll be in London 2 days, and then we're off to Nice, and then we'll drive from Nice to Saint-Tropez. We'll probably have lunch in Nice and do all the things. So that is going to be our journey, and I'm so happy that you all will be coming. I think I've recorded us in the south of France one time. So this is the official south of France, you know, vloggy situation. Yeah, it's raining here in New York, so I cannot wait to get away, even though it's only gonna be like a high of 70 in London. That's okay. We rock with that. We're rocking with that. Anyway, good morning. Get into Mr. V's outfit, guys. Get into the shoes. Okay. Get into the jacket, Loewe. Who makes the pins? Zara. Banana Republic, Nike, Loewe. Wait, you have a t-shirt on.
Banana Republic.
But you can tell
No.
He got dressed on his own.
Zara.
Because I would have put a brown.
Zara, Loewe.
That should have been brown or white. He would have put on some green shoes with it. Of course, because you're
white.
elder black. And elder blacks have to put green with green with green. That's just how it goes. And you would have had a green bag, not brown. Okay.
You got on a brown bag with gray shoes and a green effect.
He's coming for the doll. Could you imagine? Who's the fashion icon? You? Oh yeah, my aunt is a fashion icon. It's no shame. She is the fashion icon of all fashion icons. Shout out to Sharon, okay? My aunt, the doll of all dolls, okay? The diva of all divas. She can outdress all the girls, and she does, all right? Love my aunt to pieces. Well, technically it's the afternoon. I am in London. We just landed today. We went to sleep for like 5 hours, and now we're up because we took a red eye. I didn't want to take the red eye, but you know what? Such is life. I can't see anything with these shades on. They're actually really, really dark. That's kind of crazy. We are in London town. I'm just downstairs waiting on Kennedy. That's what I do, but maybe I can do an outfit of the day. Girl, how y'all gonna see my outfit? Hello? I'm gonna have to wait for Calvin and Kennedy to come down. Mr. B is waiting for Kennedy. Oh, let's see if we can do it right here. Yes, dolls. Okay, my jacket is from Ghani. I have on this little like tank top from Zara. My pants are Zara. My jeans are Zara. Y'all know that. And my shoes are Zara. My bag is Dior. And this is like my walking outfit. Also, you should know we are right down the street from Selfridges, and yeah, we stay here pretty frequently. I feel like the concierge, the doorman, the valet, they're like, oh, hello, welcome back to the Boyds. So I feel like we stay here often. We are back. We made it to the room. I just put my robe on, and so I'm relaxing. Mr. B is working, of course, guys. You know he is always working. I'm actually really grateful to be here with Kennedy. It's tough to be in London. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough to be in London knowing that we were supposed to live here, and that we were supposed to move here. I think it's just tough to, I don't know, be here and to have done a lot of planning to live here and to be here and to not live here. It's like good to be back. Like I love London. I love the city. I love to walk around the city. I'm still trying to find the silver lining. Like, wow, we didn't move here. What does that mean? And here's the thing. Sometimes there is no silver lining. Sometimes there is, or you have to wait for it, you know? And I'm trying to continue to make peace with it. I feel like I'm doing okay and I'm doing well. I love that we get to visit here like 4 to 6 times a year. We're only here for literally today, the day we flew in, this morning, though it feels like a full day because we went to sleep. And then tomorrow we're off to fly to Nice, to the south of France. And then we're coming back to London for a few days and then off to Paris. So we'll be in London for like 4 days and then Paris for 4 days. London always feels like a base, right? It feels like a natural base. I know for some people, especially if you live in New York and you fly to Europe often, London is like very easy. That's how I feel. London is like the 6th borough. It's easy to navigate. It's quick to get here. It's like 5 hours and 50 minutes one way. Like the Eastern going west to east, New York to London, coming back is a little bit longer. I feel like there's lots of flights. It feels very easy for me. I've been here so many times. It felt like a natural progression in what we were supposed to be doing. I know for me, I was trying to figure out like how I would navigate being in Johannesburg as well, right? Like going back and forth, but it was kind of easy. It was a little bit easier, I feel like, to fly from London to Johannesburg. There are so many direct flights. There is only one direct flight from New York, and it's out of Newark to Johannesburg. There used to be one on Delta. I think they're gonna make that, they're bringing that back seasonally, but it was easier flying from London to Johannesburg. So I would have been tri-continental. So I would have gone from New York to London to South Africa. I just feel like if you have the resources, if you are mobile, like the world is your oyster. I was just talking to Kennedy and she was literally talking about, oh mommy, I text you about our soul food restaurant in Paris that I want to go to. And I was like, of course we're going to that soul food restaurant. We'll be there for Juneteenth. So of course we're going to be there. And she's like, I just love that we have a soul food restaurant in Paris. And I said, I love that too. Like, that was my intention, is that you would have like all these favorite places around the world. I wanted to raise you as a global citizen. And she was saying, like, I wish more Americans saw themselves as global citizens, and especially if you have access to the money and the resources to travel, or even like a little bit of money. It doesn't take a lot of money to travel as much. It depends on what a lot is to you. So let me just say that. But I think as people who have traveled extensively, I've been to over 70 countries, and I don't actually add that many countries to my list every year. Like, I might go to 2, maybe 3 new countries a year, but like back in the day I would go to 10 new countries a year and I wouldn't go to the same countries. Now I travel to about 10 countries a year, but 7 of them I've been to already. And I think it just was a natural progression for us to move to another country. Like, our base was going to be London. We would come back to New York, and then obviously South Africa would be our vacation spot because that's where our vacation house is. Now I just feel like, I don't know, I feel out of sorts because I'm like, I don't know what's really next in my journey. A part of me is like, maybe God is calling us to Paris. I don't know, maybe there's something different, but London felt so right and so, I don't know, it made so much sense. But such is life. You know, it's not never, but we'll see. Good morning, London. Good morning. I think I said before that I got a gift in my room, which I'm happy about. I told them, they were like, when are you going to be in London? We want to send you a gift. I love shopping this brand. I've shopped the brand for years. But anyway, they were like, when are you going to be in London? I'm like, I'm in London now. They were like, what's the address? So I sent them the address. So I got a gift. So I'm excited about that. We are headed to Nice. So we're leaving London, headed to Nice. I'm excited about that. The flight is really short. I think it's scheduled for an hour and a half. We've actually never taken this route before. We've never gone from London to Nice. I changed the itinerary at the last minute because I wanted to fly in to go to Dishoom. So, such is life. I had to rearrange some of my stuff. This Ghani jacket was only literally for London. And now I'm like, girl, what are you about to do? Let's get into my airplane outfit. Airplane fit, Spanx top, New Balances, Mason Margiela. I have that tank on from yesterday. But as soon as I get to the airport, I'm changing. I'm putting on my Jacquemus top, backless top with some sandals. Period. Okay. I still have a few things to pack, and Mr. B went downstairs to get coffee. I feel like this is espresso. Is this espresso, Lovey?
Yes, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it is. So that means I shouldn't drink too much. Yeah, it's like 7 something, almost 8 o'clock. Our flight's at 11. I like it's at like 11:15. It's at Heathrow. And it takes like an hour to get there. So we should scurry on down. Scurry on down, 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 scurry on down. Good morning, lovey. You got your bag? This was the Kennedy quarters. She was staked out in the living room. Very cute. Pink pillows. It's a vibe. Remind me to never fly British Airways again, guys. Never flying British Airways again. British Airways literally just tried to gangster grab my luggage. There's a possibility that they're going to take our carry-on. And here's the reason why. We are in group 4, and we're in group 4 because we don't have any status on British Airways. This is why you can't fly flights or airlines that you don't have any status on. We should have just flew Air France. We thought we were doing better by not flying EasyJet. No more EasyJet. And girl, this is truly the ghetto. They have refused to give us anything else. And they're like, oh, the flight is 98% full. Do you think I'm about to hand you my Birkin bag? It's in my carry-on. Are you okay? Okay, so now we have to go downstairs. Traveling, first of all, because I went up to the front, we were able to put our luggage up. We don't know if it's going to stay up because they tagged it, so I'm sure they're going to call us on the intercom. But let me just say this, traveling is a scam because You can only travel for like a week, 2 weeks, and you do all this work, you put all this pressure. It's like when I go somewhere, I want to stay for a month because it's like the amount of challenge, like the physical part of traveling. It's not as easy as people think. Like getting on an airplane, like I know that it's a privilege, but it's like it's actually really stressful. And also dealing with flight attendants. Let me just tell y'all what happened. So the man put on our account, he said he was gonna put on our account, please don't take the luggage. Of course I get to the gate and I'm like, oh, he said he put a note on our account to not take the luggage. And the girls both looked at me kind of like smirked and was like, he actually put please take the luggage.
Because he's an op.
Because he's an op. And I said, oh yeah. So Khalil from British Airways, if you think I didn't clock your name, when I land back at this airport, I'm gonna go look for you. Yeah. Cause you playing games. It's so sad you have to pay for all the things. Like I know as Americans we complain all the time, but it's like literally you have to pay for priority. You have to pay for everything just to avoid these kind of issues. I would have on the front end gladly pay $50 additional just to avoid going through all this. And it's really not over because the flight hasn't taken off. Yeah. Okay guys, we made it to Nice and we are trying to remember. Mr. B's driving. Kennedy's in the back seat because she's laughing because we are trying to remember where the McDonald's is. Now, y'all may not know this about me, but I don't think I've eaten at McDonald's in years. I don't know. Have you ever seen me eat at McDonald's, Ken? I don't think so. Probably, if it hasn't been 20 years, it's definitely been 15 years. I mean, I'm not a big McDonald's eater, but the point is this, honey. I just had the biggest urge for some McDonald's French fries. And I'm like, we're just trying to figure out where the McDonald's is. I guess we could look on Google. We could, but let's see if it's this way or back. Ah, there it is!
You see it?
There it is! Oh my God, we remembered! We remembered! There's a McDonald's! There it is, there it is. Life sometimes. Is it as good as I thought it was gonna be? It's okay. Yeah. You know what makes it good? The salt.
Yeah.
This is my vibe. This is my vibe, just living life. Now, I'm going to force myself to actually do things because I'm vlogging. But usually, if I'm being honest with you, we would not do anything. We would literally wake up, eat breakfast, go to the pool, nap, lay out, get dressed, go to the pool. But I'm going to try to, go out for you guys. We've been to the south of France so many times. Not that there aren't new and exciting things for us to explore, because there is. But we also did come here to relax. So I'm going to try to do both and. I'm going to try to commit to do both and, to both relax and also get a little content for you all. But look at the view. Look at the view. You come here, this is what you come for, to relax. Now, I need to change because I'm hot. I have on my Spanx. I have on my airport outfit. We need to go to the grocery store, so let me change. Okay, dolls, I have gotten dressed. Day one, it's so light outside and it's like 6 p.m. But this is my grocery store outfit. Everything is from H&M except this is Dior. I have on my Zara sandals, but This is like a cute little set that I actually picked up whilst in London, while we were in London. Even this belt, I cinched it. At first I was gonna leave it, but then I was like, cinch it, girl. Be serious and cinch. Party people, we are in the south of France, darling. Yes, once again, we have returned, me and my ferry. My husband is here, but he is asleep because he is working. So he is asleep right now. I think he actually just woke up. It's actually like 10 o'clock in the morning. It's not that early. I did some yoga. I checked my emails. I just put a little like day face on. But I'm gonna take photos of my little fairy baby. That's what I'm about to do. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, somebody's cutting the grass. That's like slightly annoying, but that's okay. People actually do live here. Get into the views. Kennedy is examining my work. Oh, are they tea? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Well, the body's tea, the face is tea, the brain is tea, the personality's tea. T. Yeah. You like them?
Yes, a lot.
Oh, girl, I'm shocked. Honey. Wow. Okay, guys, this is what I got from the French pharmacy. I mainly got Caudalie products. I'm obsessed with Caudalie. Hello? Are you serious and are you kidding? I'm obsessed with Caudalie. I think, yeah, I just got all Caudalie products. Except for Bioderma wipes, which you can get these wipes in the U.S. So I got the shower gel. This is in the scent Rose. I've never seen this in the U.S. It may be in the U.S. I've never seen it. And it's $5. So if it is in the U.S., I'm sure it's not United States dollars. Okay? I actually think it was $7 US and €5. Vino Pure. This is a salicylic acid like spot treatment. I've never tried this and I want to give it a try. I'm also going to have Kennedy try it because she has acne prone skin and we'll see which works. This is After Sun Vino Perfect Sun. They actually gave this to me for free because they were like, girl, you in here buying the store. Yeah. The Caudalie SPF in 30. I should have got 50. So I'll just go back today. But I love their spray. Their spray is really good. Vino Hydra. I used to use this a lot. I haven't used this in a while, but we're going back. We're going back because it always worked really, really well. Vino Perfect, the niacinamide dark spot like treatment moisturizer. I've never used the actual moisturizer. I've only used Vino Perfect. So I'm happy to add this to my collection. And then of course y'all know what I came for. You know what I came for. The Vino Perfect, which is the dark spot serum. This is like $80, $90 in the United States. I got it for $40 United States dollars, and you get a free SPF 50. So I guess I do kind of have the SPF 50. I can travel with this. I can like put it in my bag. And then I have the Essence, which I was dying to try. So thirsty to try this. I was so thirsty to try this. And I got it. I haven't tried it yet. If I like this and I use it in like a week, 2 weeks, like 10 days, and then we're going to London, and then if I love it enough, I can just pick it up in Paris again, because I feel like in London it's not quite as high as it is in the US, Caudalie, but it's nowhere near as cheap as it is in Paris, you know? It just makes sense. So happy I got this toner. I just love the whole Vino Perfect line from Caudalie. I mean, the Premier line is really great as well. I love the Premier line, but I feel like I have so much. And also, in full disclosure, Caudalie also sends me products for free. So, I have on my Caudalie Lavender Blue, but they do send me products for free. So, but just not like as often as I need them. So, and also I was a fan and shopped Caudalie years before I was a content creator. So I'm telling you what I know. Okay? Yeah. It's a fairy sighting. She was a fairy. Yeah. Can't tell the people where you got your outfit. Maybe I need to link your outfits, girl. Step back, honey. Oh, that is from me. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's from Amazon. The
yeah, and my bathing suit is from Amazon as well.
Oh,
And
the Amazon flower. Oops, a flower. Calvin has literally sent this child into a rage because she is looking for him, and I'm like, he's not that far. He's in the house. Girl.
We almost lost Cal.
She's talking about we almost lost Cal. He can't be lost, Kennedy. Let me tell you something. You almost sent this child into a rage, honey. Cal? Yeah.
I was saying, well, I didn't cut my father.
I know. I mean, it was me saying.
I'm sorry that I scared you. Love.
Okay, I've put on my outfit. Let's see my outfit of the day. We're headed to lunch, which is just down the road. I'm going very old school today. I look like somebody's elder mama. She's a fairy. She's a fairy. No, it's a little Jacquemus top. We're also be wearing this in Paris, so. With my Mason Margiela jeans, just in case you don't know, all right? But we're wearing it like this first. It's giving Fran Drescher. I should make a swimsuit, just in case. I don't know. Mr. B is giving, there will be no case. And then I was gonna wear my little lemon bag, but I'm gonna do my Chanel. Yeah. And I just have on some capris and my Stuart Weitzman. We're off to lunch. Good morning, party people. I'm up. I'm about to go outside and have some coffee. I think my husband's outside. I don't know where he is. Lovey? You know what? I'm sitting here having my coffee. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about all this online conversation about how people are remixing their quote unquote bad decisions and making them sound like good decisions. Like someone was talking about the idea of having a kid at a young age, and people are like, oh no, I get to go to the club, and how people are remixing that as a good decision. This is my hot take. Take this with a grain of salt. I think overall, waiting later to have a child is a good decision. It's something that I would advise my daughter to do. I think it's important. The longer you wait, the more financially stable you are, all of those things. I am not one of those people who believe that, having kids is like traveling. Like the longer you wait, the worse it becomes. Your body can't maintain it. I see women having kids well into their 40s. Everybody has an auntie that had a child at 50, honey. It's usually not their first child, but you know what I'm saying? But what I really want us to do to normalize is I do believe there needs to be outcry, conversations, and helping women who do not yet have children understand that having a child before 25 can be extraordinarily challenging and detrimental to their lives and their life outcomes, okay? I had a child before 25. It worked out for me. I am not using that as an example for all women to follow because the statistics were not in my favor, right? They worked out for me, but they weren't necessarily in my favor. I think it's disingenuous to talk to women who actually have had children under 25, let's say they had kids at 16, 17, and to be like, oh, I don't know how you had a kid at 25. See, now you're being mean, and now you're throwing shade, and now you are not a gross girl. You're not good to women because you're using that as a weapon. It already happened. So why are you talking to women who already had kids, right? You're not a gross girl. And if you cared about the outcomes of those children, you would support the women. If you cared about the outcomes of those children, you would support maternity leave. You would support high quality health care. You would support women who have children being able to leave early in the workplace. But some of y'all don't do that. No, you don't do that. What you do is you're like, well, it's not my fault she had a baby. And it's not. Preventing yourself from having a kid is very, very easy, and all these things. It's just like, bro, we need to normalize, stop having conversations about women's uteruses. When is the right time for a woman to have a child? When she has the coins, the time, and the energy. Some women will be 50 and never have the coins, time, and energy. Some women will be 50 and do have the coins, time, and energy and still choose not to have kids. But like going on and ranting about, how, I don't know, I just feel like we think that saying that women should have kids at a certain age is a feminist concept, and it is, unless you're talking to women who already have had kids. Because now it sounds like a reprimand, and it sounds problematic, and you girls want to throw shade, and you girls, you're trying to hold on to something, and you're trying to hold on to this one-upism. And that's not very feminist of you, is it? Let it go. Leave it alone. If you want to be a girl's girl, you want to be a woman of the world, you want to advocate for women, advocate for all women in their choice, in their agency, especially when they're over 25. Over 25, let it go. They under 25, we need to tug on the wig, and we need to pull the girls aside and say, girls, let's get your college education. Let's do what you have to do. Also, this idea that I'm not having kids until I get married, I believe is a noble concept. It makes sense from a structural perspective. It makes sense from an institutional perspective. It makes sense from a spiritual perspective. If you are, a woman of God, it obviously makes sense. But that's not always how it pans out. And this idea that women are just actively, willy-nilly engaging full-fledged in this pursuit to have kids without being married, it's just not always the case, guys. It's systemic for a reason. And also, you can be a single mom in your own marriage. Hello. You can also be a single mom after you got married. Do you know how many women get married and 9 months later they're pregnant, and then they know during their pregnancy that the man is cheating on them? And because societal pressure and the internal pressure to not be a baby mama, literally they're hanging on to a marriage that doesn't work. The societal pressure is you. You girls are online shaming the girls. You girls are shaming the girls. I know women who have become quote unquote baby mamas at 35 and 40 years old. That doesn't make them bad people. Sometimes people want the baby more than the husband in the relationship, and that's okay. Vast majority of women want the marriage, and they want the baby to be within the marriage. Totally understandable. But it's so many different variables for y'all to get online and shade the girls and say it's like a feminist concept. It's just disingenuous. And y'all need to cut it out. Greetings! We are off to lunch today. Let me show y'all my outfit. Mr. B's going up the steps. This dress, I actually got this dress from ASOS. Isn't this so cute? I feel like it's such a South of France outfit. I'm wearing my Amazon shoes, and I'll show you the bag. The bag is really cute too. This is my little Amazon bag, my YSL earrings, but Amazon bag. That's my outfit when we're off. It's like an hour drive. I was not expecting. I thought it was gonna be I thought it was a short drive. Oh, Andrea Iyama, who makes the skirt?
I think Zara.
Oh, it's so cute. Love it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. guess who's back? I changed to my dress. I'll show you the dress. Cute little dress, right? It's cute. I have on my Hermes Ron yellow sandals. And Mr. B. Startled. Mr. B has changed, guys. Look at me, Mr. B. He's working, but he has changed his clothes for his little lounge set. Do you feel comfortable? Yeah. And I need to transition to that pool. That's what I need to do. It is so beautiful. Like, being in the south of France in early June is actually really nice, but next week is gonna be in the 80s. That's insane. That's an insane, like 80s, 90s. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna feel crazy. But when we used to come in July and August, it was like 90s, 100. So I'm like, I honestly think that early June is the move. That's the move for now on. I could even see myself coming late May. This pool is calling my name. Tenicka, Tenicka, Tenicka. I think some of y'all think I'm serious about singing. Guys, I'm joking. I know I can't sing. Y'all know I can't sing. Let's be serious. Singing, dancing, it's a form of joy and expression. Let a girl live, okay? Please. Back in the room doing a little bit of work, answering a couple emails. I actually have a call with my legal counsel in less than an hour, like 45 minutes. So I just want to prepare for that call. I scheduled it today because I just want to go ahead and have it. He's going over like a contract with me. I'm about to bring on management. I think some of you all know I left my original agency, DBA. I talked about it, I feel like, in my very first vlog. And it wasn't necessarily the best decision I made in hindsight, but my original manager from that agency is going to be my new manager. So I'm super excited about that because it's really about the person, and I'm just excited for the journey ahead because she's the person who really introduced me to this game, and she's the person who I really appreciate. I will say this, this past month, 45 days, has really taught me a lot about just facilitating business deals, negotiating, all those things, and I've had to juggle negotiating and facilitating a few things on my own. I won't say it wasn't all on my own, but like I was leading it. And so it just taught me some skills I needed to learn. And I think one of the things that I've learned, and I think it's so important for all of us to learn on this journey, is like God will show you things. He will throw things in your face. I mean, there'll be little drops and hints and you may not catch it. But once it is dropped in your face, and you might be nervous, you might be anxious, you might feel like you don't have the tools to succeed, but you will literally figure it out and grow stronger. And that's just, I think that's what has happened to me in the past month and a half. And it has really opened my eyes and really shown me just a new way and a new strategy. I will say, you know, I'm a little nervous about this next phase, but it's a lot of people owe me some money. Okay, and I'm going to get that. I'm going to go get that. And I want to just invest in myself and my brand and my business and what I'm doing. It's just, you know, it's just something that I'm like, this is a new journey for me. I just make sure that I have all my, you know, ducks in a row. I have my legal counsel, I have my paper, I have all, you know, everything that I need to feel successful. That doesn't mean that problems won't come my way. Problems will come my way because that is life. I will never have solved for every single problem out there. If I do that, I've stopped living. And so that's one of the lessons I'm learning on this journey, is to just feel grateful. Yes, I might feel anxious, but like feel grateful that I have the tools. I may not want to use the tools, but I have the tools to make my life better, to make things better, to pivot, to navigate. I'm old enough. I'm mature enough. I can smell BS from a mile away. I know how to stop things. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't stop me from making mistakes, but I'm in this new phase of my life where I'm like, you know what? I'm grateful for the lesson. Did I want to learn it that way? I really didn't. But I'm grateful for the lesson that I learned. So I'm excited for this new chapter, you know? So yeah, I just want to impart that because it's just something that I was thinking about. And I was like, you know what? Let me just yap about that for a second, because gratitude is one thing, but being grateful in the midst of a storm, you know? And like, it's like, God, what are you trying to reveal to me? God, what are you trying to reveal to me? And you finally get the lesson. And it allows you to move with a sense of intentionality going forward. It's so important. Yeah. That's what I've been on. That's how I'm feeling. You know, it's working for me. Pool day. I've got on my Riot swim suit. I'm gonna get in this little pool. There is a pool down there. I can't swim. I think y'all know that about me. But I love a good pool outfit, and I love to spend the afternoon and day laying by the pool. And there are times where I will actually get in the pool. I need my husband nearby because I can't swim, so there's that. And Kennedy also can swim, and she's in the pool with me. I don't do too much, you know. I just sit and be merry. So that's what we're gonna do, sit and be merry. It's giving you rich mind. Very luxe, very fab. The top is Kai Collective. The pants are very fab. They're from Matthew Birch. I think that's the name of the brand. I always forget. I got these from Forward many moons ago. My Longchamp bag. This is my lunch outfit. Just giving you fab girl realness. You know, I don't know how these match so perfectly, but they did. It's like this aqua blue. I'm obsessed with this top. If you see me in Paris in this top, mind your business. Okay, I won't be wearing this in London probably because it's not hot. Like, it's 90 degrees today here. I think in London it's gonna be like 72, which I will wear this in 72. I will wear this with some jeans, you know, cute. But I think it would look even better. I think it looks better with these linen pants because I feel like everybody's gonna do it with jeans, you know, and I'm just trying to give the girls something new. But in Paris it's gonna be hot too. It's gonna be like 80. So it's 90 here, 80 in Paris, and like 70 in London. You get me? Yeah. Guys, if you watch my vlog, you will remember, or my haul, you will remember Kennedy's yellow romper that she has on. That I tried on. Yeah. Yeah, and it looks cute on me. The girl said it looked cute on me too. Mr. B is looking so lost.
No, yeah, I'm still setting up. That's good.
What would you rate the food? I mean, I know you tasted the chicken.
Tiny little bite so far. Like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's really good.
The reviews were all 5 stars on TripAdvisor. This was the highest rated out of all the ones that she sent.
Oh, wow. Once again, we got a match. Going 10 for 10.
Do they know we be watching Pop Balloon?
I don't know. They know now, honey. We watch Pop Balloon.
That I
And that's a wrap for the beach day. The beach is crowded now. It's a lot of people. We gotta go to the car because we paid the meter. Guess who's back? Yes. Back in the room. We were supposed to go to Port Gramad, but my husband had to do his call. And I feel like tomorrow we are scheduled to go to the Four Seasons, but we've gone to the Four Seasons like 5 times. And I also scheduled a beach club, so I don't actually know which one we should actually go to, because I kind of want to go like to Tropez, you know, and like hang out in Tropez. It's gonna be a Saturday, so I feel like that makes sense to do. Yeah, but right now I'm chilling. Also, this top is from H&M. Yeah. No, it's not. It's from In Other Stories. I got this from In Other Stories. It's just a big old top. I'm just lounging around. I literally have no bottoms on, so neither here nor there. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Don't come for the doll. Okay, I'm lounging around. Okay, I'm about to get some snacks. I actually need to get up and get some snacks now. Snacks are life. Okay, let's get some snacks. The snack drawer. The snacks in question. Yeah, the cookies. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna eat until dinner. Evening dress. I want to show you all this. It's so light outside because we're in the south of France and it doesn't get dark until like 10 or like 9 o'clock. It's like, it gets dark at like 10 o'clock in like August. Anyway. This is a dress from Kai Collective. It's so pretty and stunning. Get into it. I just have my Spanx pulled all the way up to the top, honey, because I didn't bring any little tape. That's the cheat code. But it's not gonna dip down, don't worry. It's not gonna dip down. Yeah, I love this. It's so pretty. Greetings. Let's talk about this outfit. It's from Norma Kamali. We love a Norma Kamali moment, darling. It's actually just a swimsuit cover-up. I don't know if you all can see it, but it's a cover-up. It goes all the way to the ground. It is a maxi. It's a beautiful day. This is all I'm wearing today. Yeah, this is all you're gonna get from me today. I do have my Fille Noel from Target swimsuit underneath, so it's not the traditional Fille Noel brand, but it was from her Target collection when we were shopping at Target. Ow. Yeah. Okay. It's such a beautiful day out. I cannot believe I was gonna get I want to get like a blonde sew-in. I had so many thoughts for the Beyonce concert, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my braids because I do not want to get up doing hair on vacation. I don't know how people do it. People have the wigs and the lace and the this. They get up on vacation. They're hot. The scalp is sweating. It's itching. I have psoriasis and y'all got dandruff. So how are y'all managing the scalp? Like my scalp is itching just thinking about it. It's like, girl, what are the girls doing? It's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm not gonna lie. I love a good, cute little new hairstyle. Not gonna hold you. I love a cute new little hairstyle, for sure. Oh, get into my earrings. They're from Mango. Forgot to say that. I love to get statement jewelry from Mango. I feel like Mango has some really good statement jewelry. They had statement jewelry 15 years ago. They still have statement jewelry. Catch. Some things never change. Mango. Good morning, dolls. Good morning, dolls. First of all, yesterday we did not do anything, so I was not really vlogging, just being honest with you, okay? It's not every day, all right? Some days we just chill. My husband made my coffee, and because it's the actual weekend and he's not working, he's actually outside. He's actually outside already this morning. I'm supposed to make French toast. I'm hoping they forget, because I don't want to make nothing. Look at the view. Look at the view. I don't even have to guess where my husband is. I know where he is. Right there. One of the things that no one talks about when they have ADHD, which is something that is so disabling for me sometimes, is like emotional regulation. Like when I feel sad or I feel disappointed or I feel like something or someone's not supportive of me, it's just like family. And I get so disappointed. I can get so far in my mind that I can't, it takes me like days to recover. And I experienced a little bit of that yesterday because I accidentally, like I made a couple of mistakes on the itinerary, and I insist on like planning the stuff instead of like going with the concierge. And then I forget sometimes that I have ADHD, and like, you know, I feel like I want to be supported. I want to be like, you know, rescued from myself. And anyway, I've been so down. That's one of the other reasons why I didn't necessarily record, because I was kind of, you know, just like hanging out, relaxing, trying to like regulate my system, trying to like calm down, trying to like be present, trying to enjoy the view instead of like stacking the day. Because the truth is, I've been here so many times, but I'm like, oh, this is the first time that I'm really vlogging it in like a meaningful, intentional way, and I'm actually gonna post it. And so I felt the need to like do all the things that I would normally do, like go to the Rothschild, you know, museum and garden, go to like the fragrance garden, like go to Tropez and shop, like have a really packed schedule. And that's just not been the case. I've just been like disabled in some way, like emotionally, just like I've just been like emotionally drained and emotionally tired, and I'm trying to like revive myself, you know? And so I need to like rest, and I'm trying to give myself permission to do that. We all need permission to rest, you know?
I got you on my mind. That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
Outfit of the day, going to the Tropez farmer's market, and generally getting into some things. I actually just realized I didn't bring my lactate, so I can't get any ice cream. So that's for me. This top is from Zara. I may have forgotten to put this in one of my hauls because I got it just like not like it was a one-time purchase. I purchased just this, is what I'm trying to say. Hermes, no twilly today, but this is the vibe, living life. This is the moment. I don't even know if y'all can see all of these. Let me back up some more. Girl, get into the fringe. Darling. Release your inhibition. That's what it's giving. It's giving a song. I just want to break out in song. It's giving you BBL allegations. The fringe. It's a Hanifa moment. Get into the bag. I also have on my little Bottega dupes. Never mind that. Don't pay attention to that, girls. Just pay attention to the fringe. That is the Hanifa moment. She is the moment. Mr. B, you bumping around this gospel music. Do you realize it?
It's fine. Our Lord is always watching.
I'm telling you. Amen. Good morning. I have some music playing in my Meta sunglasses, but I just wanted to say goodbye. I woke up feeling incredibly grateful, listening to some gospel music and feeling like, you know, God is with me. He's always with me, even when I'm, you know, in a hole in my mind. But it's times like this I'm just reminded of the beauty and vastness and ever-presence of God. And just like, I mean, can you even? You know? It's like, there's war, there's famine, There's challenges happening specifically centering the United States. And I don't know, being in places like this, being quiet, being still, listening to God, hearing Him, it just makes me feel like God was here before. Hey, He's going to be here after, you know? This earth was here before. Men's ability to ruin it, it will be here after, you know? In times like this, we just have to hold on to faith and hold on to just fun and family to the extent they are worthy of our time, our energy, and our presence in our lives, right? And it's so grounding, you know? I have so many moments of gratitude being here with my daughter who doesn't, you know, she doesn't have to come if she chooses not to, but the fact that she continues on our family tradition here, it just makes me feel whole and grateful and moving in the right direction and, you know, stepping in the right path that God has for me in my life. So yeah, I really wanted to close on that note. Thank you all again for joining me. If you like these kind of videos, please like, comment, please subscribe. Tell me more of what you want to see. This is just my life, allegedly. You know, this is just what I'm up to, what I'm doing. I'm just documenting my life for my future grandkids, maybe, to see. And it's been a journey, but it's been worth it and it's been joyous. So thank you for being on this journey with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.